y'all, what's up? Welcome to Shades 2. Y'all, it's late and I had to come in here and do a late night live for you guys to give you guys some breaking news. So welcome to Shades 2 and thank you for tuning in. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Welcome to everybody who watches this in the replay. I know it's late on the East Coast, but y'all know I got to go ahead and get this live on up still so I can stay on schedule. I hope you guys had a beautiful Thursday and I'm wishing you a much successful Friday, okay? All right, y'all, before we start off with this live, let me ask you to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. And also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Also, let me go ahead and do the Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer will be in the description area. It is in the description area, and it will be in the comment area once this video is over. And some of it is, well, it will be scrolling across this thing right now. All right. Let me turn this music down a little bit, y'all, and we are going to go ahead and get on with this live because I only have about an hour. Because it is 10:30. It's almost 10:30 here on the West Coast. So I'm gonna try to go at least 40 minutes, if not an hour. All right. And tomorrow I should be doing a live at my regular time or either a little bit earlier. I'm still going to discuss that case that I told you guys about. All right. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. Anyway, as you guys see in the title, they did delay the arraignment again for Keefe D. So I'm gonna give you some information regarding that. Let's see. Let me go ahead and go to it real quick, y'all. Hold on for 1 second. Again, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notifications so you guys can be notified of any upcoming videos. Okay. So anyway, Keefe D arraignment was delayed again. Anyway, it says Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, the suspect charged with murdering rapper Tupac Shakur in 1996, did not enter a plea in a Las Vegas court Thursday morning because his legal representation isn't settled. Davis' new attorney, Ross Goodman, asked the court for a 2-week delay to confirm counsel. The judge, Tierra Jones, said that if Goodman and Davis are not ready by November the 2nd, she will appoint a public defender. In 2 weeks, we are going to get this case moving, Jones said. This is the second time Davis' arraignment has been delayed because of a lack of legal counsel. Goodman is well known in Las Vegas as a criminal defense attorney. His mother, Carolyn Goodman, is the current third-term mayor of Las Vegas. His father, Oscar B. Goodman, also served 3 terms as the city's mayor. Okay, so again, Keefe D's arraignment was delayed once again because he did not have everything in order with his counsel or whatever the case is. Okay. So they delayed his thing until November the 2nd. And the judge said if he does not have his legal counsel together, she is going to appoint him a public defender. All right. Now, I got some more updated information about him. Okay. Where are we at? In this article, it states that he did, I think it states that he does now have, now this was a day ago. I don't understand how they got this. This is why you can't believe everything that you see in news articles and on social media or anything like that. Well, anyway, this is a day ago. Now, the one that I just read to you a few seconds ago, that's from earlier today, okay? So now keep in mind, this is a day ago. And keep in mind that the judge just said that he did not have his legal team in order. So I don't know what this other article is talking about, but I'm still going to read it to you guys so we can make our own decision. Anyway, it says defendant in Tupac's killing case is represented by a well-known Las Vegas lawyer. The Southern California street gang leader charged in the fatal shooting of Tupac Shakur in 1996 in Las Vegas will make a court appearance Thursday with a lawyer from one of the city's best-known political families, one that has represented mobsters, athletes, and other famous clients. Okay, so it's the same attorney. Attorney Ross Goodman told the Associated Press Wednesday he will appear in Keefe D's defense against accusations that Davis orchestrated the drive-by killing of the rap music icon. Davis won't immediately enter a plea, Goodman said. He will seek another 2 weeks to confirm that he will be hired for Davis' case. Okay, so I guess um, he hadn't made up his mind, yet, or don't got the funds or whatever the case is. I don't know. Anyway, Davis, 60, originally from Compton, California, was arrested on September the 29th outside his home in suburban Henderson. He told a police officer wearing a body camera that he moved there in January because his wife was involved in opening grocery stores in Nevada. I don't know if I would have moved back there, and that's just on everything. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, um, he did go back to court, like I said, this morning, and they had to do the 2 week extension, just like this article is saying right here, to get everything in order. And he does have Goodman, and I guess once they get everything squared away, Goodman will become his actual lawyer. Because, like I just said before, if he doesn't get it squared away by November the 2nd, then the judge said she will basically appoint him a public defender. All right. Anyway, some of these commenters said it don't matter. He won't be living long enough to use his lawyers. Okay. Another commenter said he don't even need a lawyer. He signed a POFR in 98, 99. I guess that's how you pronounce that. You charge someone for murder that didn't pull the trigger, and you can't charge someone because there nobody left to charge. Y'all, I'm reading comments, okay? Let's see what else. Okay. Let's see. They said somebody else said, did he pay? Question mark. A lot of people still think Sean Puffy Combs played a role in this, allegedly. So, I mean, a lot of people are talking about that. Somebody said he admitted he was in the car. You were probably a baby when this happened, so you don't know shit about shit. These people be tripping me out in this comment section, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. But they are right. Shit, these people don't be knowing nothing about all this. It was a whole, like I said, back in 96 and stuff, it was a whole lot of stuff going on with this entire situation. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was a trip, y'all. It really was. Let's see. Somebody said if the POFR or PROFER meant anything, they would not have been able to bring charges at all. The DA would not have even picked this up. If he's been charged 20 years later, it's because there is new evidence to present. And I agree. I think it is new evidence and stuff. And I can't wait to find out exactly what this evidence is and stuff. Because it is going to be pretty much, interesting to find out if Keefe states that somebody else besides Sean Combs help him do all of this, or whatever the case is. Somebody said he broke the POFR agreement, LOL. Plus, they got new witnesses' testimony placing him at the scene. Wow. Okay, another commenter said, man, he did that with the feds, not the state. When you are in the commission of committing a felony, whether you pull the trigger or not, you are just as guilty as if you did it. Okay. And then somebody said the people that shot Tupac, well, they were wasted themselves. So this it's going to be, like I said before, it's going to be very interesting to find out, exactly how all of this is going to go and exactly what information, if any, he's going to talk about. Because we don't know. We just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Um, hold on for a minute, y'all. Um, hold on, y'all. Hold on one second, y'all. So, in like, let me just tell y'all straight up. In a lot of like, I don't know what you call these magazines and articles online. Um, I don't know what you call these articles. Hey, Don Play, thank you for coming in. Where they basically be giving out information, claiming it's legit. A lot of these articles, like from Snopes and places like this, are claiming that Sean Combs was involved in this situation. However, I also gave you guys uh, um, like a rebuttal the other day, that a fact check that said these allegations were not true. Okay, so for me on my channel, I'm not going to sit here and say that he was involved in it unless I have actual proof. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to say shit over here and it don't be true. Okay, that's why a lot of these things I don't read, because they don't back it up with any factual, evidence or anything. So I mean, it's just a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading stuff right now, and I think if he was involved in it, they will eventually find out. Hopefully, and justice will be served some more. Like I said, I'm very I can't wait to see if Keefe D will say anything else, when he goes to trial. He may have already said stuff to them. We don't know. We don't know what he have told these detectives, because I'm pretty sure they are questioning him continuously. You know what I'm saying? Just to find out exactly, you know, who all was involved in this, if anybody else was involved in it, if Sean Combs played a role in it, if Suge played a role in it, or whatever the case is. I'm pretty sure they are continuously questioning him. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who NPR is. So even in this little, again, this is one of those other type of articles. Okay, I can't really take this as being 100% true. Okay, so this is definitely allegedly. So this article that I was reading, it was dated way back in 2008. They said until his murder in 1996, Tupac maintained that Combs, also known as P. Diddy, was connected to a 1994 ambush of Tupac outside a studio in New York City. Now, regarding that, a lot of people basically said that he was connected to that, allegedly. Now, reporter Chuck Phillips says Combs know more about the violence than he stated. And, this is the same thing about, his murder. People are saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm hot, y'all. Hold on. It be hot in this bedroom. Anytime I close this door, it be hot in here. So anyway, they said an unsolved crime from the 1990s resurfaced this week as the result of some reporting done in the LA Times. It's a tale that some believe has been chronicled through rap music. Let's start back with this 1995 track from Biggie Smalls that some believe is more than just a fictional tale of hip hop thuggery. So, okay, so y'all remember when he made that song Biggie, Who Shot Ya? Okay, anyway, they believe, um, I think that's another reason why they believe that Sean Combs played a role in some of the things that was happening to Tupac. And that's why a lot of people also believe that Sean Combs played a role in Tupac's death. And then we got to go back to what Keefe D has said, like I told y'all before, so many times over and over again, where he stated allegedly that Sean Combs told him, or asked him, or presented him with, told him he was going to give him a certain amount of money if he, murked Suge in Pac, because he didn't like them for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't. For me, I don't understand why Keefe would be lying. You see what I'm saying? Why would he bring somebody else into this that does not have anything to do with it? Okay, so that's why I am like somewhat tending to believe. I'm somewhat starting. I somewhat kind of believe what Keefe D says. Because again, why would he say this dude's name? Why would he even put his name in it if he really didn't do anything? You see what I'm saying? So I honestly believe him. And then if you guys were around, around during that time, and you remember the beef and how they was going back and forth, you know, at each other, and some of the words, the lyrics in those raps, hell, they were basically telling. Okay, they were telling. So for me, again, I don't believe he's lying about certain things. I just don't. You know, I think he was just he's been saying the same thing. You know, and I bet they have been questioning him in depth and no telling what he has told these detectives. The only way that I can see that he's not saying nothing to the detectives, if someone basically sent him some hidden messages like threats or whatever the case is, and he probably won't talk then. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know because he's been talking all these years. So why would he possibly stop? But then again, he might because when you're in custody, they claim you be safe, but it's kind of, things can happen to you while you're in custody. So he may not say anything if you know who was involved in that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I kind of believe, Keefe D in regards to what he said about Puffy and you know, Puffy was scared of Suge and things like that. I believe all that. I really do. Because like I said, if you was around 96, 95 and stuff like that, and you saw all the stuff that was going back and forth, and how when Pac was ambushed, like he said, in that studio and stuff, good and damn well, they were going back and forth at each other. Just like even when Biggie got killed, I believe that was retaliation, just point blank. You know what I'm saying? Because it just happened, basically almost right after Pac got killed, and then good and damn well when Pac got killed, we was just waiting around for Biggie to be next. That was retaliation, you know, and again, hopefully everything will be exposed. I don't know if it will be, I don't know for sure, but hopefully it will be. It just all depends on if anybody, sent Keefe D any hidden messages or threats or whatever the case is. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. But I do believe that entire situation was over more than just, you know, Tupac beating up Orlando. Okay. I believe that, the hit was put out and then it just so happened that they got into an altercation and that just really gave them the motivation to go ahead and take Pac out, period. But I still find it very tripped out that him and Suge were sitting in the same car, like I said before, and Suge only got, I think, grazed by a bullet or something like that, but he didn't get hit for real, for real. But Tupac took everything. You know what I'm saying? So that makes me think so many different things. So many different things when you actually think about it. And it's just pretty fascinating too, again, that Orlando said that he did not, you know, murk Tupac. I still think that's kind of weird, but people do lie, until the end, but if he didn't murk him, why would his uncle, right? That's his uncle, right? Why would Keefe say that his nephew did it? Don't even make no sense. I just believe Orlando was just basically lying. Because why would Keefe say he did it? You can't say he was just doing this for clout or recognition or whatever the case is, because he could have just told about it and not even put his nephew in it. You see what I'm saying? Shit. He could have just acted like he don't know, or he could have said anything, when he first talked to the detectives. And he's been saying that for the longest, you know? So that's crazy. The only reason why the nephew didn't get arrested is because they did that what's the name, so he can talk and so he can help them, break that case with that drug case or whatever the case is, if I'm not mistaken. You know, if he would have kept his mouth closed all these years, they couldn't have done anything. He wouldn't even be in jail right now if he just would have kept his mouth closed and not said a word. He could have talked about it, just don't be telling them nothing new. He should have told the same thing he told the police. I think he should have just shut up and not say anything about it. I think he could have just talked all around that and basically just talked about other things, maybe the fight, or something like that, but not who actually, pulled the trigger, who he gave the what to, or all the other stuff he was telling. I just think he should have let his mouth stay closed. You know what I'm saying? And then I also think he should have researched all the laws, to see if they can go back and charge him. Again, I don't understand why people commit crimes and don't look up, things in case they get caught. You know what I'm saying? What would happen so you can know what to do, just in case. But I do think that some people don't think that they're going to get caught. That's why they don't make any plans, and that's why they don't really research anything or do anything like that. But like I said, I can't wait to see, like they said, even if he don't have his lawyer stuff situated, he does have attorney Goodman. However, they need to get everything situated. I guess he has to pay them a retainer fee or whatever the case is. I don't know. They got to get all that together. But if he does not have all of that together by November the 2nd, when he goes back for his arraignment, then the judge is going to appoint him a public defender. And he can hang it up if you get a public defender, and that's just on everything. But anyway, but some public defenders are good, though. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know, for this serious case, I think I would not be hiring. I would definitely make sure I got my attorney stuff situated. You know what I'm saying? So I can have the best representation that I can have, and that's just on everything. So I'm looking forward to see that. See exactly what happens. I don't see any new information. I do see other people YouTube channels talking about different information, but I can't bag none of that up, so I'm not going to talk about it on my channel. I cannot bag none of these things up. I'm not going to pretend like I know anybody from that family or I did interviews. If I did, they would be right on my channel, so you guys can hear firsthand. Eventually, if I become a bigger YouTuber, I'm going to have people on my show, and then you will hear stuff right out of their mouths. You would probably even see them because I would have them on camera. That's the way I do my stuff over here. So I cannot report what I think, something that's not true. Anything that I get is basically coming from a source that is, something that you can actually trust getting information from. All right. Okay. So yeah, let's see. They're just going over the whole thing. I'm not going to read this again. Let's see something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to read all of this again because we already went over this in my other lives. But anyway, like I said before, when I get updates, I will let you guys know. Again, Keefe D's arraignment earlier today was delayed again for 2 weeks until November the 2nd. And if he does not have his lawyer stuff situated, the judge did say she will appoint a public defender to represent him. All right. So that's just what it is. And I don't see any other information that's true regarding this case. I do see some bull crap and some conspiracy theories, but I'm not going to read those, all right? Unless I know for sure. Because I don't need nobody sending me nothing in the mail or anything else over this stuff over YouTube, Okay, so now we're going to move on, guys. Let's see. Okay, yeah, let me go ahead and move on to the next story. So y'all remember when I told you the other day, I think I was like one of the first person that I seen on YouTube. Well, actually, probably the second person that I saw on YouTube that broke this case. And when I said something about it, I said allegedly, because I don't know for sure. And we looked at a video and I was looking at her stomach and I was like, I can't tell that she's pregnant or anything like that. But after that happened, I kept on reading other articles where they kept on saying that she was TikTok videos and things like that. Okay. So today, Haley confirmed that she is pregnant, okay, and she's also married. And I saw that earlier that she was married, that her and her boyfriend, you know, got married secretly. So I'm glad she got married. You know what I'm saying? Um, People were, they had rumors going out saying that she was pregnant and married to her boyfriend, DDG. I be watching some of their videos and stuff. They're a cute little couple. Some people don't like them being together, but they seem like they're doing pretty good and everything. And like I told y'all before, I've been watching Haley and her sister since they was on YouTube before they even got successful. You know. But anyway, the Little Mermaid actress shared the news in an interview with Glamour magazine. Okay, and I know y'all know who this girl is. Her and her sister Chloe. Beyonce got them out there and stuff. They got a couple of hits and things like that. Okay, I'll show you a picture. I'm just not trying to. Let me see, because I don't got on my clothes. I can't be, camera by mistake and shit tonight. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Let me make sure I do this right, because I be in the damn Twilight Zone sometime. So I'm talking about this girl right here. Okay. Damn it, what was that? That's my thing. Hold on, y'all. So anyway, let's see. They make a cute little couple. Let's see. So they said rumors have been swirling for months that Haley was pregnant. Okay. In the interview, the actress said being a mom, being newly married, there's a positive side of it, but also the negative. I want to show that although things might look perfect from the exterior, that's not always the case. Now, anyway, this pregnancy rumors, it comes as chatter has been swirling that Haley, 23, was pregnant after fans grew suspicious of her baggier outfits. Fans first started noticing Haley's loosely fitted clothing in August and wondered if it was to conceal a baby bump. A few weeks later, the grownish star raised eyebrows when she donned a baggy orange gown covering her entire frame to the MTV Video Music Awards. An insider at the awards show, Dish to Page Six, that's who I was reading from that day when I was telling you guys about it, that Haley stayed away from the pink carpet so she would not be photographed. And when she was inside, she was very mindful in the way she gave hugs and who she gave them to. A second source noted that the orange dress flow was an indicator she was trying to hide. She would keep her distance when someone got too close, and she gave out more handshakes than what she usually does. She usually hug people. Anyway, Haley's wardrobe continued to raise questions in the following weeks as she covered her stomach in oversized coats at the Gucci and Gabbana Spring Summer 2024 fashion show for Milan Fashion Week. One was a black button down with she paired with no pants and knee-high leather boot heels. The other was a bright yellow trench coat with nothing underneath, at least that's what they thought, and a strappy silver heels. Haley again hid her belly with a long trench in an Instagram video she posted from a photo shoot. Anyway, the fans couldn't help but say something about her appearance in the comments. They said Haley is definitely trolling at this point. That's what one fan said. I don't think she's pregnant, but she keeps posting ambiguous pictures that keep y'all nosy peeps guessing. Okay. And then some people were saying that she was pregnant. Anyway, this will be Haley's first child with her 25-year-old boyfriend or husband now, DDG, who teased the rumors back in September. The couple was first linked in January 2022, although the TV star did not confirm their romance until March 23rd, 2022. Of course, she looked pregnant right here in this dress right here. This is at the MTV Video Awards show. Of course she did. This looked like a pregnancy dress. For real, for real. Let me show y'all. Yeah, of course she looks pregnant. There. Yeah, got on that big old dress. Yep. That was a sure tell sign right there. Okay. So she has on a bunch of big clothes and everything she wore. Everything was loosely fitted and stuff. But like I said, I'm just glad they got married, okay? they got married and basically did it the right way. You know, I don't know when she got pregnant before or whatever, but it doesn't really matter to us people. But I'm just saying, I'm glad she got, married. So she just won't be another statistics, you know? So let's read some of these comments. Somebody say, good for Ariel. Congratulations, DDG. Um, Actually, they say, good for Ariel. Congratulations. DDG is definitely no prince. But as long as she is happy, that's all that should matter. Her decision, her life, live it to the fullest, princess. So a lot of people don't like him. I don't know much about him or anything, but a lot of people don't like that dude. Somebody said he's grown up a lot. Of course, a lot of young men take a bit longer, but I can see his maturity and his growth and how he loves this beautiful young lady because he is pretty young. He's only 25. And when they met, he was like 24, 23. So, yeah. Somebody said, well, Haley says he treats her sister like a princess. So, IG, that would make him a prince. LOL. So, let's see. Somebody said, that's it. Just as your career takes off, you get knocked up. As for marriage, is this like the lie Brandy told until her child was a teenager? Well, I think they may be married. You know, I think they may be. And just because you have a baby, it doesn't mean your career is over. I don't know why people think when you have a child, everything is over. You know what I'm saying? At least she got a husband; he can help out and things like that. And then she got some money, so I know that her career will stay like like how it is, and probably get better. Because she got some money, she got the man. He's helping out, so she'll be good. Somebody said, "Why are people calling her baby mama number 2? She is married," and then they got a laugh emoji there. Somebody said, "Y'all stop hating. Whatever none of us has done in life, we might need to do whatever, whenever, and live life before it's too late." I'm just saying, no shade. I know that's right. I don't know why people be waiting late to do shit and worry about other people's business. And somebody said, and everybody thought Chloe was going to get knocked up first. At least I did. That's what they always think. They always think the faster sister is going to get pregnant first, and sometimes it be the non-fast one that gets pregnant, like in my case, okay? Because I was never fast. Somebody said, who are these folks? She or he is clearly in the twilight zone, okay? And that's on everything. Somebody said, if they are married, then he is her husband. Okay, another commenter said, I wish them happiness. Okay, so I do wish them happiness too. Congratulations to them both and blessings, and hopefully, they will, have many blessings, point blank, and that's all I can say. And as far as this dude, I don't know much about him. I don't really care because, she picks whoever she wants to. That's their life, and that's how it is. Everybody keep on saying married like Brandy. Y'all know Brandy just straight up lied because she was trying to protect her image. In this day and time, Haley and DDG probably are married for real. Because I don't think nobody cares about what people think these days. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I wish them success and blessings and just a lot of joy. You know what I'm saying? And a happy marriage. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next story. Okay. Hold on. Let's see here. We got this person. Okay, we got all this. Hold on, y'all. I got all that. Okay. So let me tell y'all about this evil little creature. Well, I did say yesterday I didn't want to tell you guys about no murder cases or anything, but or no news stuff that involves killing at such a late time at night. So I don't know. Maybe I should wait until tomorrow to give you guys that again because I don't want y'all to have nightmares and shit. You want to go to sleep peacefully and have happy thoughts and not think about somebody getting killed or some weird stuff. So I won't read that. All right. So I will tell you about Cardi B though. So they said Cardi B hints at suicide after a spat with Twitter trolls. Okay, so I'm gonna read y'all, let y'all know about this. Okay, straight up. Cardi B is no stranger to butting heads with critics on social media, but her most recent exchange almost pushed her over the edge. Okay, so the Grammy winning rapper clashed with a few Twitter trolls earlier this week on Wednesday, to be exact, October the 18th. And this resulted in her admitting to having suicidal thoughts. After one user joked about her being the only Mexican I know that don't work hard, Cardi, whose father is Dominican and her mother is Trinidadian of African and Spanish descent, fired back by writing, "This hope you and your mom die." Another fan chimed in and scolded Cardi for wishing death on others, warning her that karma could come back on you. Then Cardi B clapped back with, "I don't give a F. F y'all. Y'all can call me Mexican, bring me down and hurt my feelings, talking shit about everything. That's why I don't release music." She then hinted at wanting to end it all by writing, "I just want to put a you know what in my head." So I don't know why she would say all of that. Well, anyway, despite deleting her post, the mother of two treats still went viral on social media and prompted her sister, Hennessy, to come to her defense. "Anybody that don't like my sister can suck a you know what," she wrote, Instagram comment section. Meanwhile, Cardi B is continuing to secure bags with yet another brand partnership as she's the latest rapper to be tapped by Kim Kardashian to start in a campaign for her Skims shapewear brand. Okay. Anyway, Cardi's collab with Skims was unveiled via a sultry trailer on Monday, October the 16th, showing the rapper modeling the new cotton collection. "Everybody's wearing Skims, are you?" she asked viewers while rocking a red wig. Okay, I haven't seen that yet. I wouldn't mind seeing that. And Cardi also said in a statement, "It is so sexy, it makes me feel snatched yet comfortable while hanging out at home. The new styles and colors I wore on set are even better, and I can't wait to wear them all the time." I can't imagine that being that comfortable. It may be, though. I don't know. Skims, that's what it's called. Yeah, it may be comfortable. But anyway, I don't know why she would say she just want to put a you know what in her head. Some of these celebrities got to watch what they say because little kids see this and other people see these things, and then sometimes when people are already like depressed or suicidal, it just encouraged them to go ahead and do certain things because if this celebrity can say all this stuff and can think like this, if think it's okay to do it, then they can think the same thing. So I think a lot of celebrities, some of them, I think any one of them that say things that they shouldn't say on social media or TV or whatever the case is, I think they need to watch what they say because they have a lot of younger kids watching them, reading everything they say, basically worshiping them, you know, and you never know who may read that and think, okay, so Cardi say she sometimes just want to put a you know what in her head. So, you know, they may feel the same way and actually do it, you know. And another thing too, when you are a celebrity or you're on social media or anywhere where people can really just be messing with you all the time and saying hateful things, you got to have a thick skin. And some comments you really just got to ignore. You really do. So what? She's the first Mexican that didn't have to work hard. Somebody made that joke. She actually have worked hard. So, basically I would say if I would have been her, I would have been like, I can tell. That's what I would have put up there. Because clearly she does work hard. It is hard. I'm going to tell you straight up. It is hard to be a successful rapper or singer or actress. It's not an easy job. I try to do it. It's a hard job. You have to rehearse all damn day. You got to dance, and while you sing, you got to, keep everybody, entertained and want to buy your stuff, want to listen to you. It's not an easy job. So I don't know why this weirdo online said that she was the only Mexican that didn't work hard. You know what I'm saying? And then she's Dominican and what else? Trinidadian anyway. So I don't know. Some people say stupid shit, and the thing about it, I wouldn't even care because again, she clearly has worked hard. That's why she is in the position that she's in. And that's why that person who's talking is probably just working a regular job, making a regular paycheck, struggling from time to time, and still wishing to be whatever that person wants to be. Okay, people kill me, always got something to say and ain't doing shit. Ain't doing jack in their lives. You know what I'm saying? Got something to say about everything but a bum. Or just not doing anything in their lives to compare with the person they are talking about, which is crazy. So if I was her, some of these comments you can't ignore, but some I would just be like, girl, shut the hell up, you know, because clearly you're not working hard because you got a lot of time to be on social media, leaving comments for a fucking celebrity that don't give two shits about you. So, I'll be done with it. So let's see what some of these comments say. Now Cardi shouldn't have done this, wishing death on anybody. They're right about that. That's a no-no. And she's not the only person that does this. There's a lot of people do this, especially like, when I be watching certain YouTube channels, I'll see people wishing death on others. I don't know why people do that because the thing about it is that this is one thing you shouldn't wish on nobody because it can come back to you. And it may not come back on you, but it may come back like on your children or your mom, your dad, your significant other, or it just may come back a different type of way where you're suffering or something like that. So watch what you say because you never know what will be thrown back out on you. Why would anybody wish death on anybody anyway? That is crazy. I remember somebody said they wish I would succumb to my allergy. And I just laughed about it because I was like, okay, that was funny as shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Why are you wishing death on other people? But anyway, Nicole said, folks, instead of judging, we need to reach out and love on her. These are the signs. We don't ignore this in a cry out for help. Cardi B, I definitely will be praying for you, dear. That's a good message that she just left a comment. And then somebody else said she sold her soul. And that's another thing. Why do you guys keep on saying people sold their souls? You cannot sell your soul. It's not yours to sell. Okay? The only thing you can do is not accept Jesus Christ as your personal Savior and confess it with your mouth and believe it in your heart. And that's the only thing you cannot do. Okay? But as far as selling your soul, how do you sell your soul? Who are you selling your soul to? You sold it for what? Okay? You sold it for what? You selling your soul? How are you selling your soul? You can't really sell your soul because it's not yours to sell. Okay, but you can deny that God exists and things like that and all of that. But selling your soul, I don't know why they say that stuff. Anyway, somebody else said, God's power and healing can do anything. This music industry is the devil, and I am a believer. This all can be turned around. Sometimes fame is just not worth it. God bless you. A lot of things is the devil. It ain't just the music industry. A lot of things is the devil. And this is what people fail to see. So I don't know why they always coming up with all this weird stuff. When the devil is in many places, in many industries, okay? The thing about it though, like I said, she should not wish death on anyone. Let's see. Somebody said, Cardi, sister, do not feed those Twitter ex trolls. Here's how you accomplish that. Stay off Twitter. No, you don't have to stay off Twitter. Ignore these stupid ass people because some of these people are just jealous because they're not where this lady is in life. Okay. And one side note, everybody who is in the music industry is not into satanic worshiping either. Okay. Some people are actually doing what they need to do and not worshiping the devil. Okay. That's just on everything. Just like all actors are not into satanic worshiping and all this other foolishness that they do in Hollywood. Some may be, but some aren't. So it's not fair to say all actors, all singers, all entertainers are sold their soul or, worship the devil. Again, if you're not saved and accept Jesus Christ as your personal Savior, you might as well be worshiping Him. And that's just on everything. regardless of what you believe in and what you think you don't have to do and all this other stuff. It clearly states what you need to do. So if you're not doing all these things, then I mean, what are you talking about? What is the conversation about? You know, we got devils in all fields. I'm gonna say it again, okay? In all industries. So let's see. Somebody said it sounds like a setup for another lawsuit. Another commenter said, I kind of shocked she let an internet troll get to her like that, but she is a millionaire. Her workers, her family, her inner and outer circle supposed to filter messages, letters, and comments she get. And I agree, but still, again, if you are in the limelight, you know that people will say derogative statements at times. So you got to learn how to really just ignore some. And she could have just basically said, like I just said, clearly, I must have been doing something hard. I must have been working somewhere hard because I'm in a place where you probably would never be. But as an entertainer, I wouldn't have said that because you know how that goes. But I would have just said, clearly, I must have been working hard because I have accomplished everything that I have, set my heart on. That's exactly what I would have said. James said, why is she wasting her energy on people she don't even know? People wasting their time arguing on social media. And I agree, they do it all the time though. All on YouTube, arguing with people they don't even really know, that don't even add any value to their lives, that don't even take anything out of their lives, don't pay them, don't give them no money, that don't pay no bills or anything else for you. Why are you wasting your time arguing with people that you don't even know? If you got off of YouTube today, okay, you wouldn't even see them anymore. You don't even have to get off of YouTube. All you got to do is just stop watching their channels, okay, and just block them. Once you block them, you stop watching their channels, none of their stuff will come up. None of their stuff. It's easy to get away from people online. People just don't want to, all right? Somebody said they straight jealous of you because you win it. F them people. Do your music. I agree. Let's see. Somebody said, who cares? She got money. Turn off your phone and computer and spend time with your kids. Stop being the person you really aren't. I agree. You already got your fame and all of this. Why even argue with these people online? And everybody's saying the same thing. Just stay off of social media or stop reading these things or have your assistant there to read it. But I think sometimes she likes going back and forth with people. Somebody said, Cardi B, as long as you pay your internet bill, then you can be on Tupac's great internet cussing bitches out as much as you want. If they don't like what you say, then they can shut the F up talking to you, period. That's crazy. And then he said, Cardi B, tell them to suck a you know what next time. It's the same message. Don't allow strangers to take you there. Keep getting your bag, young lady. I know that's right, sucker, you know what? Suck something, you know what I'm saying? Somebody said, as different as we all are, underneath it all, we are all so similar. Yeah, we are. Underneath everything, we are. Just stop all the hating and hateful speech. Many people wear a mask just trying to bear up. Okay. Somebody said, Cardi knows the Lord. She needs to draw closer to him. Hey, this pervert. He probably even gonna read this message. Okay. Okay, Mark said, listen, people are going to talk about you no matter what. They talked about Jesus. So just learn from his example. And everybody basically is saying in this comment section the same thing, just like I just said. Basically, you got to ignore some of these people. They jealous. They say stupid shit. You can just come back and say, clearly, I must have been working hard because I definitely accomplished some of my dreams, or most of my dreams. And she can't really say, I mean, I can think of other things to say to this person, but, since you are a celebrity, you got to keep it a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you don't want no lawsuits and things like that. So that's what I would have just said and just not even really went on with this stupid ass person. You know what I'm saying? Because they probably jealous, point blank. All right. So my prayers are extended out to Cardi. Like I said, the only thing I got a problem with her is wishing death on someone else. It also ain't about the suicide thing. Girl, don't be killing yourself over no foolishness, period. Over nothing, period. It's not even worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's just not even worth it. And try to ignore some of these stupid ass people online too, because they're not worth it either. And that's on everything. Okay, next. Let's go to the next story. So Will Smith, y'all, issues an official statement amid Jada Pickett Smith revelations. Let's see. It may be the same thing that I told you guys about yesterday. Let me check and see. We got about 10 more minutes. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What did he say real quick, y'all? Hold on, because I don't want to read the same thing I already read. What? So anyway, I guess I can play his thing on here, his official statement. I'm not gonna show y'all the video, just listen.
I got something for you. Here's the thing. So my opinion
I guess I can't show it. Oh no, we can't do this music. Hold on. So they stopped it real quick. So let me just tell you what he said, okay? Because I tell you, they do that all the time. Okay, he said, here's the thing. So my opinion of the before he sneezed into his arms, which then had the camera zooming out through different environmental landscapes like we just seen. I don't know what else he said after that. Okay, I don't know. Some people said that an iRobot where he faked a sneeze signifying he's allergic to bitches. So they believe that Will was referencing a scene from that 2004 movie, iRobot. Did y'all see that? That was a good ass movie. Anyway, the statement comes amid Jada's explosive revelations about their marriage, which caused the couple's children to express concern over what's going on in the wish that their parents had more privacy. Entertainment Tonight also reports that the siblings also feel bad for their father, as they should, because their mom just talking too damn much. You know what I'm saying? So Will basically started sneezing, pretending like he was sneezing anyway. And then the camera zoomed out through different environmental landscapes. And then a lot of fans believe that Will was referencing a scene from his 2004 film, iRobot, where he faked a sneeze, signifying his allergy or whatever to bitches, I guess. I don't know, to something. But they got that word spelled wrong, though. Because bitches is what? Bitches. So I don't know what this B, and then you got the little stars and the T at the end. I don't know what that means. I'm just thinking it means bitches. I don't know. But anyway, some of these commenters said, so the thing about the kids wishing they had more privacy, no one even knew they were separated until Jada told the freaking world. If Jada wasn't so desperate for attention, the world would still think they are together. The kids need to direct their concerns toward their mother for inviting everyone into their private lives. And I agree. Nobody would have known that her and Will were separated if Jada would have just kept that to herself. And I'm just thinking, I don't know why she did it. Maybe to sell that memoir, because I don't see why she would be, disclosing that information out to anyone. So let's see. So let me see what this person said. Okay, so this commenter said, in most, not all conditions, we are conditioned to not hold females accountable. Particularly in the so-called Black community, there's a certain structure that places the mother on a pedestal where they can do no wrong. Now, I do not agree with that. These kids, even where they express sympathy for the father and have to and have had to absorb their own embarrassment due to their mother, still feel the need to deflect blame from her. Okay, and she spelled steal wrong. She spelled it Steal like she was stealing something, but oh well. Anyway, let's see what people say back to this person. Okay, this is Robert, actually. Um, Somebody said, who cares? Will, Jada, and their kids are all actors. Drama keeps them in the business. And somebody else said, amen. She said all of that for book sales. And you know what, y'all? I like Jada and Will, but I still think um, I agree with this person. Okay. I really do. This other commenter said, that's one nasty witch there. At least Will is diplomatic for his kids. Jada keeps spitting out crimes from a mother. Her poor kids, such an embarrassment. Shove that book and get yourself some help. Wow. And somebody else said, I'm wishing this family the very best. Another person said they are sick of them both. Somebody else asked, why is this headline news? And another commenter said, y'all know that's not about to happen. Jada will keep putting their business out there. Will just needs to file for a divorce and give up what he needs to and keep it pushing. Jada just needs to sit down somewhere and shut the F up. Jimmy said, oh, he's hurting bad, trying not to look even dumber, laughing my ass off. And Ty said Will is afraid to divorce her because in California, they take half his money and he never signed a prenup. Okay, Beth says, get a restraining order and file for divorce and move where she can't find you. She's a crazy narcissist. Wow. Another person said the same thing. This woman is a narcissist. She never takes any type of responsibility for her actions and is always trying to appear to be a mother of the year. She laughed in her husband's face when they had to sit down and discuss her affair with her young son's best friend when he was visibly hurt. She's a whack job. Bye. Yeah. A lot of stuff, like I said, I just think she really need to be quiet because it's not cool to be talking about you and your husband's business on, the media, in the media, on TV, the radio, or wherever. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think it's cool for her to do that. They are married. I don't think nobody would have even known about them being separated if she wouldn't have said anything. But I guess some people would do almost anything to make sure their book sell in this, period. Not just in this world today because they've been doing that for the longest. But, that's what I think it's all about, book sales. Stir up some stuff, get people talking, get people interested, wanting to know about your business. So they're going to go out there and purchase the book, thinking that you're going to be telling so much, especially about Tupac too, you know? So anyway, I do send my prayers out to Will, especially because damn, goodness, that's crazy, y'all. And to the kids as well. All right. All right, let's see what else I got here. Okay. Any other so anyway, let me just tell y'all this little news break thing. I actually put this up on my community tab, I think earlier today or either yesterday, and it was talking about the Chinese run lab in California that was experimenting with HIV, herpes, and malaria. And they said it could have sparked a disastrous disease outbreak. Okay. And I can't believe they had this lab, out here in California. You know, they actually said this lab in California contained hundreds of vials of deadly viruses, which could have sparked a major disease outbreak. Let's see what all it. Let's see. Hold on. They said the illegal facility based in Fresno, California, a place I went to not too long ago, was discovered by investigators in December 2022 and contained biological samples of CV-19, just CV, HIV, herpes, and malaria, among other virus samples, as well as hundreds of mice that had been genetically altered to be more susceptible to viral infections. That's sad. Poor animals. I hate mice, but I don't believe in, people just doing these type of lab work on these damn animals. You know what I'm saying? Putting them through all this pain and shit, which is crazy. Anyway, photos obtained by the dailymail.com via a court documents at the time showed boxes stacked on top of each other at the lab. Okay. With an investigator later revealing the facility had received nearly $150,000 in funding from U.S. taxpayers. That's not good. I'm not going to show y'all this disgusting pictures either, okay? Anyway, at a hearing today on strengthening biolab regulations nationally and internationally, Dr. Winstrup, the head of the select subcommittee on the CV pandemic, said lab leaks can happen for a multitude of reasons. Okay, they can happen because of mishandled biological materials, escape aerosols, laboratory design flaws, or human error, which can be as simple as failing to correctly wear protective equipment or accidentally puncturing a glove. Such an accident could easily have happened in Fresno County, California. In that lab, they said it also conducted dangerous experiments involving CV-19 and other viruses. Okay, let's see, what else are they saying? Okay, so they said experts warned when the illegal lab was detected, it raised the risk of viruses escaping and causing widespread infections in the community. They also warned because of unsafe conditions, pathogens could have settled on the packaging used for CV and pregnancy tests that were being stored in the warehouse, putting customers at a risk of infection. The discovery of the facility is made even more concerning, giving suggestions CV-19 escaped from a lab in China. Many experts believe the CV pandemic was sparked by a lab leak from the Wuhan Institute of Virology, WIV in China, which was known to experiment on the CV viruses. The U.S. has also faced many lab leaks in the past, despite its strict safety protocols, including smallpox, tuberculosis. I know I just said that wrong. And the Zika virus, with the most recent happening in 2016. Anyway, Dr. Monica Gandhi, who is an infectious disease expert and director of the University of California, San Francisco Center for AIDS Research, has said previously this was a very disturbing news story. Given the potential for such laboratories to accidentally unleash agents that can endanger the public, we need regulations to ensure biosafety is maintained at all times in labs around the world studying infectious pathogens. Okay? Also, around 25,000 local residents, they were also showing their concern, okay, regarding this. And somebody said, I don't feel like they kept me safe. But anyway, all of this has been investigated, and hopefully, they can just, get stronger, tougher, tougher regulations and stuff, and make sure these type of illegal labs won't be happening. Because, like they said, if some of this stuff would have gotten out, we could have had another pandemic, And then they will lie, like always, telling you that they don't know where this came from. So they definitely need to make tougher regulations and just make sure, they keep people safe. Wait a minute, hold on, let me show y'all this picture. So that's the lab. Well, that's some of the stuff right there, okay? And I'm not going to show the rest of the pictures because are a hot mess. If you want to know more about that, you can just go to Google and type in. You can go to Google and type in Fresno, California lab, illegal lab was experimenting with HIV, herpes, and malaria. And then you should be able to look at the story and look at the pictures and things like that. Okay, so let's see what a couple comments said. Okay, somebody said it's called a cover up. The government knows they make behind closed door deals. Another person said because the government only wants you to see and read what they want you to know, just like the whole alien thing. Everything is a secret and everyone's blind for the real news. It's sad that money and power is the root of all evil. It does not say exactly that. What does it say? It says, for the love of money, for the love of money is the root of all sorts of evil, something like that. I have to look it up, but it don't say what these people be saying and say. Okay, it says something a little bit different. Anyway, he said we allowed to be pushed around and whatnot, just like Meta blocking and stopping people from posting things and banning you, but yet bots are fine to spam you and steal your information. It's sad that media won't give you the real news, just shit to keep people entertained, just enough information to have people vote and enough information to show we are okay. Wake up, people. And I definitely agree with a lot of things that he just stated. Let's see. Somebody else said, why did we allow foreign people to own anything like this? Like in South Dakota, a Chinese company buying up land next to Ellsworth Air Base. And somebody said because of money. Okay. Let's see what else. How much you want to bet nobody learns a lesson from this still? Shit, at this point, I would not be shocked if the government decided to build them a better lab and get them improved gear. I know that's right. Somebody said they didn't learn from CV. Why would they now? The very people that caused the problem were rewarded. Yeah. Another person said this whole racket of the U.S. government taking in taxpayer money, not for its own operation, but to dole out cash for BS like this uncountable Chinese-run lab must be defunded. So corrupt. Okay, this is the last comment that I'm going to read. It says, jail every single person. This is like terrorist warfare. Honestly, this poses a great damage to communities in society. I would expect G.I. Joe to be coming out of the sky for shit like this. This is crazy. Somebody said if you dig deeper, your good old Joe Biden is a shareholder. Okay. And then somebody said, odd, isn't malaria on the rise in the USA all of a sudden? Let's see. Somebody else said, I'm sure it's not the only one in the country like this. Somebody isn't checking the shipping ports whatsoever. Okay. So anyway, a lot of people are asking why wasn't this exposed before, and why was this allowed to even happen? Point blank. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm glad they uncovered it. I just told you about the story, y'all. So at least we do know exactly what went on. And as far as that scripture that everybody get wrong, let me just tell you guys what it actually says, because so many people say it wrong. What is it? Let me see. Hold on, y'all, real quick. So y'all can see it right from now on. And it doesn't say the root of evil is money either. Let me see what it says exactly. Okay, so I'll tell you exactly what it say. It's in 1 Timothy 6, chapter 10th verse. For the love of money is the root of all evil. It does not say money is the root of all evil. It said if you love that money. So when y'all quote these scriptures, make sure y'all get it right. It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil. So what that is saying is basically if you are in love with money, like a lot of people are, and it just rules your world, and encourage you to do bad things and to be selfish and just to do the most because you're so in love with that money, that is the root of all evil. Okay, not money itself, but for you to be in love with that money, then that is the root of evil. Okay, so I'm going to screenshot that so I can even say it correctly if I ever quote it. And it goes on. It just does not say that. It goes on. Okay. They really just explaining it right here. So I don't know why people always say that wrong. They just basically explaining exactly what I just said. You just doing the most over money because you're so in love with it, you just let it rule you. The money is your God. That's what this scripture is talking about. I mean, this verse is talking about. So it is. For the love of money is the root of all evil. The love of it, not money is the root of all evil, but for the love of the money is the root of all evil. Okay, just like you love other things more than you love God, then that's not good either. You know. So yeah, just make sure y'all say that correctly because it's not correctly the way people are saying it. I guess some people say that in a shorter way because it was shortened by some people, point blank. But I don't think they should shorten it like that because then it makes you think that people that God is saying money is just the root of all evil. It's not just money, it's just if you love that money. Because if that was the case, then that means that everybody gonna be doing evil shit with money, which is not, the case. It's saying if you love that money. Because when people love money, again, um, they would do almost anything for it. This is how you get people, this is how people who love money like that, this is how some people can do anything for money, okay? Because they love that money. And that is the root of all evil. When you love that money and it makes you encourage you to do anything, you got people going to jail for doing crimes involving getting money. So right then and there, you're showing that you love that money because you doing whatever you got to do to get it. You're doing illegal shit to get it. You're doing immoral, what is it, immoral things to get it. Okay? That's the love of money. Or you being, okay, like some people love their money so much that they don't want to depart from it. They don't want to help people. They just worship that money and just go crazy if they lose it. That's why some people commit suicide when they lose their money because that money was their God. Point blank, they love that money. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that scripture is saying. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be doing all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can have money, but you got to keep God first and things like that and do things correctly. You cannot be in love with your money. You know? So that's just how that goes for that scripture. You know. Um yeah, my nose is stopped up. Anyway, too, when you love money too, it also encourages you to steer away from God and things like that as well. That's how people can so-called sell their soul to the devil. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't believe you can sell your soul, but people just turn their back on God and start doing stuff to worship Satan because they love money. Okay, and it's just on everything because that's a lot of times a lot of people are offered, materialistic things to, you know, start worshiping Satan and things like that, or to get involved in worshiping Satan and things like that, or they're offered some other materialistic things, that money bought, so that's what that scripture is talking about. Okay, that's what it's talking about. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. I just want to tell you guys because I've been hearing people say it wrong, and I used to say it wrong. I used to shorten it up all the time, but you really shouldn't be shortening anything up because when you shorten stuff up like that and you take a key word out of that, then people think you are saying just money is evil. It's the root of evilness. It's no, they should have never shortened it by taking out the key word. The key word is love, the love of money. So they should have kept that there. So y'all just make sure y'all understand that and say it correctly. It's the love of money, not that money is the root of all evil because, it's good to have money to be able to take care of your bills and to be able to pay your stuff so you won't have to worry about your bills for you to be able to go to the doctor, keep yourself up, things like that. We can help people and all of that. So if you use money the correct way and don't be selfish, don't let it come first, and do the right things, then you're going to be blessed with your money. Okay, but if you're doing it the opposite way, then it's just not going to be a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why so many people who have money and they love that money, that's why some of these people go through so many things. And that's just on everything, you know? So let me see. I think I got one more story. That's going to be it, y'all. I've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes. I'm about to get out. It's 11:41 my time. So let me just make sure I got all of the stories that I wanted to tell you guys about, excluding anything that's talking about somebody killing somebody and things like that. Okay. So I do think that I covered everything tonight, y'all. I don't see anything else. Like I said before, if I get any more updates on Keefe D, which we probably won't, but if we do, if I see anything that looks like it's legit regarding Sean Puffy Combs, regarding that or whatever the case is, I'll let you know. Or any other information that I covered and there are updates, I'll let you guys know. Now, tomorrow in my live, I am going to talk about the case that I was telling you guys about. Tomorrow is my free fall Fridays, but I'm still going to tell you about that case about the lady who did the awful thing, to her husband. Because I think, I like to be fair on my channel. I don't want to just be over here telling you about domestic violence, about just like the woman side, where she is being the victim. I also want to tell you about when a man is a victim of domestic violence. Okay. And so that story tomorrow is about that, because domestic violence do happen to women the most. However, some men are involved in that and they are the victim as well. So tomorrow's story will be about that. And then we'll probably, if I can do a live a little bit earlier and have time, I may have an open panel. I don't know for sure yet, because my time is very it's tight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow and stuff. Even when I get off this day going live in a minute, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in and take a shower. I need to do an email real quick, and then I'm gonna jump in the shower and stuff. Supposed to have had this web page down for MSSA, my soccer team, but I didn't get a chance to do it yet. But I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow or over the weekend, because I know coach is probably looking for that damn website and stuff. So I got to get that together and stuff. And y'all, I forgot to tell y'all remember when I was telling you guys that I got out of jury duty a couple months ago, and they told me in November they were going to send me another one. Y'all, I thought these people were lying. I thought they would forget. Yesterday when I went to the mailbox, guess what was in there? A daggone notice to serve jury duty again. I'm like, damn, how can you get out of this? I don't even know if I can use the excuse of going to the doctor, even though I do think I got a doctor's appointment. I don't know if they will use that excuse again. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get out of it, because I don't want to be going out there and then they pay you like what, $20 to sit up in there all day on a case. I don't want to sit up on a jury and watch no case. I hate when they call me. They called me last year. I was on standby, thank God. They called me earlier this year, a couple months ago. And then they told me they was going to call me back for November. And right on target, that's exactly, you know what? They gave me the damn date. And that's exactly the date that they told me. November the 13th, they want me to come to jury duty. And I hope that I be on standby and I don't have to go in. This big ass yellow sheet. That's the only good benefit of being a fucking criminal, with a record. Because like a felony, I don't know about the misdemeanor, because then they won't call you to jury. Let me stop and stuff. But I don't want a felony, to avoid this. But I'm just making a joke. But damn, this is a hot ass mess. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to go park in a special section and shit. Be there super early. I do not want to do this. They be telling you to be there like at 8 o'clock in the morning or 7:30 and shit. And then they pay you $25. Who wants to do this? And why do they pay you so low? Okay, I mean, if you want somebody to sit on a jury, how about pay them at least $100 per day? Okay, because everybody is not working for an employer that's paying them anyway. Some people are self-employed like myself. We don't get paid. So they should be giving us at least $75 a day. You know what I'm saying? At least minimum wage. You're giving somebody $25 a day. What can you do with that? And you sit up in a courtroom all this damn time. And then I got to make sure my hair is done too, because you certainly can't be wearing no hat up in here and stuff and everything. And definitely got to make sure that's done. Can't be going there looking a hot ass mess. But I hate when I hope they don't call me no more. I really hope they don't call me ever again. But I'm gonna see if I can get out of this, because it was a damn trip when I got that in the mail yesterday. I hate it when I saw that yellow ass envelope. I think it's like a greenish yellow color and stuff. I should tell them I got CB, but then they want proof of that, because they got that on there. But I don't know. But I'm gonna see if I can get out of it again. I don't know if I will be able to, because I think they told me this time I have to come. But maybe I'll be on standby. Who knows? Who knows? Hopefully I will be. You know? Hopefully I will be. But anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning into this late night live. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thanks to everybody in the replay who watches this, because a lot of people are probably asleep. So hopefully YouTube will show this damn video, and then people will see it tomorrow. Y'all check out my shorts that I did. Check out my other videos. I went to the haunted house tonight, y'all. So I got a video that I'm going to put up. At first, I was doing a vlog. I don't know if I'm going to put those videos together. I may do 2 separate videos, and I may actually add to the vlog video, because I actually forgot to you know what? I'm not used to recording my life or anything like that. So I actually forgot to turn my camera back on once I turn it off, to show you guys, a day in the life and stuff. So I messed that up. But anyway, when I went to the haunted house tonight, I did record that. So I'm going to put that up. I'm trying to see how I'm going to do it, because they was playing music. But then the part when I went into the haunted house is the part I want y'all to hear so y'all can laugh. All right, so I'm going to put that video up. It is dark in the haunted house, but y'all can still watch it and laugh, because it's going to be a trip. So I'm going to put that video up hopefully tonight for tomorrow. I'm going to set it. I'm going to schedule it for tomorrow for that to come up. So y'all check that out and thumbs that up, and check out my other videos and my shorts. And also check me out on TikTok at Shades Too. I'm getting tired, y'all, so I'm starting to mess up. All right. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks to Don Play for coming in, showing support. He was the only one who came into the chat tonight. He's a trooper, Don Play. You a trooper, babe. All right. And thank you to everybody who came into the bushes. And thanks to everybody who watches this in the replay. Don't forget, guys, if you want to show support to this channel, you can show support also by doing a cash out at $ShadesTube. All donations are used to better this channel. All right. Other than that, guys, have a good night, and thank you so much for watching, tuning in to Shades Tube, and have a blessed Friday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow sometimes, okay? Take care. Peace out. This is Shades Tube. Good night, y'all. Sweet dreams. And have a happy and blessed tomorrow.